debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big league.
Baseman, Willie Randolph.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Crawford, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's coming off a 5-hit game. His confidence is soaring. You can see it how he walks. He's got that swagger going. When he gets in the box, he's got that chest puffed out a little bit more. I love watching this guy go about his business.
Now at the plate, Roger Maris. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Hinske is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Babe Ruth pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless. Ron Guidry, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, they won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. That's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Another 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready now. Carlos Pena comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now batting, Mickey Mantle. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Mickey Mantle.
First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays.
John.
And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He hit 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting set.
Into the box now, Yogi Berra.
Number 8, Yogi Berra.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Greg Nellis. This will go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Berra rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And not in time as the run scores. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Joe DiMaggio. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Willie Randolph. On the move is Kiermaier. And that's the third out. Digging in, Eric Hinsky. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fastball out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Akira O is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Chopped weakly to the right. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Maris on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Roger Maris. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Maris.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Babe Ruth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Seared down the first baseline. Here's the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Don Mattingly. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crawford giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Crow won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yogi Berra. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Jorge Posada will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he's safe. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jorge Posada has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Jorge Posada will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. Second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra base. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th. Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in, Derek Jeter.
Yankees.
He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hinske is in pursuit, and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he can't avoid the tag here, and he's out.
Center fielder, number 5.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe DiMaggio. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Dan Wheeler answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Roger Maris. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hinske going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Crawford. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Carl Crawford back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Julio Lugo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Carlos Pena will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Maris moves over, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Digging in once again, Mickey Mantle, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Into the box now, Jorge Posada. This is in the air to left. Crawford moves over. 1 out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So coming to the plate, Greg Nellis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hinske. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping up to the plate, Akira O comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. Another 0-2 coming, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance.
Leading off for the
Derek
Yankees,
Jeter. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jeter.
Hard liner towards short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 5.
Joe DiMaggio will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Stepping in now, Willie Randolph. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box, Roger Maris. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
In now, Babe Ruth. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Mickey Mantle. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 home. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
First baseman number 23, Don.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Ramos has a play, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees lead this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wilson
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The second baseman,
digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Maris. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, center
digging
fielder,
in to try it again. Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Grant Balfour comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Lugo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Jeter, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit hard back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Joe DiMaggio will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Willie Randolph. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again, Carl Crawford. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Julio Lugo. No hits to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Julio Lugo becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Carlos Pena is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a match. Ready for another shot now. Roger Maris. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hit hard towards second. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Babe Ruth. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Mattingly.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game, drives in a run right there. This is 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hinske ranging back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. Jorge Posada has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches and over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
A shot down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Center fielder, number 5.
Digging in once again, Joe DiMaggio. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hinske ranging back. And it's gone.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Into the box, Roger Maris as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hinske looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
In now, Mickey Mantle. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Crawford is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Digging in, Eric Hinske. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Akira O, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard back up the middle. Jeter takes it in. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Checks it.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
23-2 in tonight's game. The Yanks bang out 10 home runs. Ron Guidry gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, with 15 strikeouts. Luke LaRue allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that postgame buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.